Ever wondered why change is so challenging yet so necessary? Ponder no more. Today, we're diving headfirst into the tumultuous sea of change, exploring its depths and surfacing with pearls of wisdom that can transform your life. Change, in all its forms, is a universal constant. It's as inevitable as the sun's rise and fall, as steady as the ticking of a clock. It's a part of our lives, our world, our universe. From the changing seasons to the growth of a tiny seed into a towering tree, change is all around us. But why is it so challenging? Well, it's human nature to crave stability, to seek comfort in the familiar, yet, paradoxically, it is this very change that drives our evolution, that pushes us out of our comfort zones and into the realm of growth and transformation. Imagine for a moment a river flowing towards the ocean. The water does not resist the course of the river, it does not cling to the banks or the rocks. It simply flows, accepting and embracing the change in its journey. Similarly, we too can learn to flow with the river of life, to embrace the waves of change rather than resist them. But what's the benefit of embracing change, you ask? It's simple. When we open ourselves up to change, we open ourselves up to new opportunities, to learning, to growth, to a life lived fully and vibrantly. We stop being prisoners of our past and start becoming architects of our future. So, are you ready to dive into this journey of change? To learn how to let go of the past, to embrace the present, and to create a future filled with growth and possibilities. Just remember, the first step to embracing change is acknowledging its existence and its importance in our lives. So let's start there, shall we? Let's start by acknowledging that change is challenging, yet so necessary, that it is an integral part of our lives and our growth. Clinging onto the past, it's time to loosen the grip. The past can be a prison. Do you want the key? Imagine standing at the edge of a vast ocean. Behind you, the shoreline stretches out, a testament to your journey. Ahead, the horizon beckons with the promise of uncharted territories, yet your feet are glued to the sand. Invisible shackles of the past bind you, pulling you back into the familiar, the comfortable, the known. The past, my friends, can be a double-edged sword. On one hand, it is filled with cherished memories, lessons learned, and experiences that shape who we are. On the other, it can be a graveyard of regrets, mistakes, and failures. It's easy to become trapped in this labyrinth, to replay the what-ifs and if-onlys in our minds. Yet dwelling on past mistakes and failures can be detrimental to our growth. It can cause us to fear taking risks, to shy away from opportunities, and to stagnate in our comfort zones. It can fill us with self-doubt, hinder our self-esteem, and even lead to anxiety and depression. The truth is, no matter how much we ruminate over the past, we can't change it. The past is a closed book. The pages are written, the ink is dry. We can't erase the mistakes, rewrite the failures, or change the ending. What we can do, however, is learn from it, grow from it, and use it as a stepping stone towards a brighter future. The past is not a life sentence. It is merely a chapter in the grand saga of our lives. We must not let it define us, confine us, or bind us. We must not let it steal our present or rob us of our future. Instead, let's use the past as a compass, not an anchor. Let's use it to navigate the rough seas of life, to learn from our mistakes, to gain wisdom from our failures, and to chart a course towards a brighter, better, more fulfilling future. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. Because the key to the prison of the past lies in our hands, it's time to unlock the shackles, step into the waves, and sail towards the horizon. Letting go sounds simple, right? But is it really? Imagine holding a hot piece of coal in your hand, intending to throw it at someone who wronged you. But until you let it go, who's the one getting burned? You are. This metaphor encapsulates the idea of letting go. It's about releasing the hurt, the resentment, the anger that we often hold within us that does more damage to ourselves than to those who caused it. The process of letting go is a journey. It's a winding road filled with emotional and mental challenges that can seem daunting. It's the raw, aching hurt when the wound is still fresh. It's the bitterness that lingers after the storm has passed. It's the anger that flares up when a memory resurfaces. But it's also the calm after the tempest, the quiet acceptance that things happened, and they shaped us, but they don't define us. Part of this journey involves forgiveness, not just forgiving others, but also forgiving ourselves. It's about understanding that we all make mistakes, we all falter, and that's okay. It's about acknowledging that our past experiences, as painful as they may be, have contributed to the person we are today. and that person is stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Letting go is not about forgetting. It's not about erasing your past. It's about choosing to not let your past control your present or dictate your future. It's about learning from your experiences and then moving forward, unburdened and free. It's about giving yourself the permission to heal, to grow, to blossom. There's a certain power in letting go. It's liberating, it's transformative. It can lead to unprecedented personal growth. It can open doors you never knew existed. It can give you a fresh perspective, a new lease on life. The art of letting go isn't easy, but it's worth it. Because once you've let go, once you've released that hot coal, you're no longer the one getting burned. You're free to move forward, to embrace the future, to become the best version of yourself. And that, dear friends, is the power of letting go. Ready for a transformation? Change is the catalyst. We are all familiar with this truth, yet we often resist change, clinging to the comfort of the familiar. But remember, the cocoon must break for the butterfly to emerge. Envision change as the key to unlocking your potential. It's the uncharted territory that leads to innovation and discovery. It's the detour that brings you face to face with new experiences, perspectives, and opportunities. It's the storm that shakes up your life, only to leave a rainbow in its wake. Let's delve into the lives of those who have embraced change and reaped its rewards. Consider the case of Steve Jobs. He was ousted from his own company, Apple, in 1985. Instead of wallowing in defeat, he embraced the change. He founded Next, a computer platform development company that was eventually bought by Apple. This move led to his triumphant return to Apple and the creation of groundbreaking products like the iPhone. Jobs' story shows us that change, when embraced, can pave the way to unimaginable success. Or take the example of J.K. Rowling. Before she penned the world-renowned Harry Potter series, she was a single mother on welfare. The hardship she experienced was a significant change in her life, but she used this change as fuel to create a magical world that has touched millions of lives. Her transformation is a testament to the power of embracing change. How about you? What changes are you resisting? What could you gain if you let go of your fear and stepped into the unknown? Remember, it's not about avoiding change, it's about navigating it, steering it in a direction that aligns with your growth and development. Change is the catalyst for growth, the fuel for transformation. It's the wave that carries you to new shores. It's the wind that propels your sail. It's the fire that forges your strength. Embrace it, harness it, and watch how it transforms you. Change is the only constant. Grow with it. Want to embrace change? Here's your roadmap. First off, we have to understand that change is inevitable. It's the only constant in life. So the first step to embracing change is to adopt a positive mindset towards it. See it as an opportunity for growth, not a threat. Remember, the same boiling water that softens the potato hardens the egg. It's about what you're made of, not the circumstances. Next, build resilience. Change can be tough, and it's okay to feel uncomfortable. It's in these moments of discomfort that we truly grow. Picture yourself as a piece of coal under pressure. Eventually you'll turn into a diamond. So when you're faced with a challenging situation, take a deep breath, gather your strength, and say to yourself, I can handle this. Then, cultivate adaptability. Like a chameleon changing its color to match its environment, you too can adapt to any situation you're thrown into. Start by taking small steps outside your comfort zone. It could be as simple as trying a new cuisine or taking a different route to work. These small changes will gradually build your adaptability muscles, preparing you for bigger changes. Moreover, embrace learning. With every change comes a chance to learn something new. So instead of resisting it, dive in head first. Ask questions, seek help, read books, watch videos. The more you learn, the better equipped you'll be to handle the change. Lastly, practice patience. Change doesn't happen overnight. It's a process, and it takes time. So be patient with yourself. Celebrate your small victories and don't beat yourself up if you stumble. Remember, even Rome wasn't built in a day. In conclusion, embracing change is all about having the right mindset, resilience, adaptability, a thirst for learning, and a dash of patience. It might seem daunting at first, but with these practical steps, you'll be well on your way to becoming a master of change. Step into the unknown, embrace the new you. Embracing change is a journey. Are you ready to embark? We've traversed through the waves of change together, understanding its inevitability and importance. We've seen how clinging to the past can hold us back, anchoring us to old habits and outdated mindsets. We've discovered the power of letting go, of releasing the shackles that bind us to the past. It's a liberating feeling, isn't it? The freedom to move forward, to grow, to evolve. We've delved into the transformative potential of embracing change for personal growth, of using it as a catalyst to propel us towards our goals and aspirations. We've explored practical steps to make this transition smoother, to help us adapt to change with grace and resilience. Remember, it's not about resisting the current, but learning to swim with it. It's about being proactive, not reactive. But the journey doesn't end here. This is just the beginning. The road to embracing change is a continuous one, filled with numerous opportunities for self-improvement and personal growth. It's up to us to seize these opportunities, to harness the power of change for our own benefit. So what's your first step going to be? Are you going to let go of the past and embrace the future? Are you ready to transform your life to become the best version of yourself? The ball is in your court now. It's time to take action. It's time to embrace change. It's time to let go of the past and open your arms to the future. Remember, the future belongs to those who can let go of the past and embrace change. Subscribe for more empowering content. The journey is long, and the road ahead is exciting. Let's embark on this journey together, one step at a time. Let's embrace change, and let's do it now.